प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालकलयतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्.
I am Prahlada among the Daityas, Diti's progeny. Of measures I am time, and of beasts I am the lion, and Vainateya eagle among birds. Prahlada was born to a class of Rakshasas called Daityas because they were all Diti's progeny. And his father Hiranyakashipu was totally upset with him because Prahlada decided to be a devotee of Lord Vishnu. His own father Hiranyakashipu tried to kill him because he refused to give up Vishnu and failed. He tried to put him in a pit of snakes. The snake poison didn't affect him. He tried to burn him. It didn't bother him. He tried all sorts of things. And in the end, in his court, he picked on Prahlada, the little boy, and said, "Where is your God? You say God is everywhere. Is he in this pillar?" And Prahlada said, "Yes, Father, Vishnu is in this pillar." And he smashed the pillar to prove to Prahlada there is no Vishnu there. And to his horror, out came this terrifying form of Narasimha, half man, half lion. Because Hiranyakashipu had a boon that almost made him invincible. But here was Narasimha who came and tore him to bits, and the whole court was trembling in fear except Prahlada. That little boy stood there unaffected, fearless. And Narasimha was so touched with the devotion of this young boy that he said, "Prahlada, I am so pleased with you. I give you a boon. Ask for anything in the world and I'll grant it." Even then, see, if we were offered a boon, we'd have a shopping list ready. Prahlada turned around and said, "I'm not a vanik. I'm not a banya. I don't do business. I loved you for the sake of loving you. I don't want anything in return." And that's when he got to realization. Narasimha, in other words, was just testing him to see if he had even the slightest tinge of a desire. He passed the test with flying colors, and this is the Prahlada that he says. And in the end, all the Daityas became Prahlada's devotees. He managed to change the entire country, the whole race, towards righteousness. This is the power, again, that you and I have. All that we have to do is stand up against the Hiranyakashipus, not our fathers, please. The Hiranyakashipus are within us. Stand up against the evil within you, and you'll find that you not only change yourself, you change people around you. The whole society will change. Many of us are disturbed, many rightfully, righteous people are disturbed at the trend of things in the country, in the world. They say there's so much corruption, so much wrongdoing, so many evil things. You open the newspaper, you watch television, you're only exposed to negativity. And you get disheartened and say, how or when will this change? This will change only when we all become mini Prahladas. And that's possible. Entertain positivity. Don't get overwhelmed by the negative things happening. This is the world. The world will always have negativity. But you can't change the world. You can do one thing. Change your inner world. Change the mind. And once you make a determined effort, you really bring about the change even outside you. I am time among measures. Time is the basis of all calculations. And it stretches to the infinite. Time immemorial, you say. Of beasts, I am the lion, the king of the jungle, the strongest, the most powerful, majestic creature. You watch television, these National Geographic or Discovery, you just see the lion, graceful creature, but so powerful. that I am among all the creatures. And I am Vainateya, Garuda. Garuda was Vishnu's Vahan. Again, powerful. And the strongest is alone. See, you must have the capacity to be alone. Nowadays, most people are scared to be alone. Because sometime in life we are going to have to face this aloneness, not necessarily loneliness. You don't need to feel lonely. Now here we are in the midst of people, see, with 1 billion people around us, there is hardly any opportunity you have to be alone. And on top of that, you're afraid. One opportunity you have to be by yourself, treasure it. What is there to be afraid of? If you're afraid of being alone, it means you're afraid of yourself. Because who else is there other than you to be afraid of? So you need this strength to go through life alone, by yourself. We'll take one more verse.